In past videos and live streams, you may have seen me wear gaming glasses like these. And no, I don't have a prescription because my vision is 20/20, even though sometimes my aim would say otherwise. But if my vision is fine and I don't need glasses, then why do I have a pair? Or two? Gaming eyewear has been around for quite a while, and in my experiences, they've always been questioned to the legitimacy of why they even exist. Whenever I'm at an event, people always say that these are pointless, they don't do anything, they're a waste of money. But if that's the case, then why do so many people use them? Now, I will admit I have never purchased a pair of these glasses. I either have them from winning them in a competition, or I was sent them to review as part of my Old Tech YouTube channel. And by this time, I've owned them for a few years, so what do I think about them? This is not a sponsored video, by the way. Nobody's got in touch and asked me to make a video about these. All I'm doing is sharing with you my experiences with this product, so then you can make a decision yourselves if it's something which you think would be useful for you or not. But if anyone out there does want to sponsor me to make videos, then I am all ears. So just check me out on Twitter @StayFreshShoe, drop me a DM or tweet at me, and then we can have a chat. Thanks, guys. So what is gaming eyewear? Well, it's what it suggests. It's eyewear that you wear while you're gaming. They're pretty much the same as glasses, although the frames are kind of built differently, and the lenses are always tilted a very specific color. And arguably, the most popular gaming eyewear makers are Gunnar's, so you may be familiar with that brand already. And I think one of the reasons why Gunnar's is such a household name at this point is purely down to the quality of the product. If you're checking out their products, you'll notice that the lenses are Carl Zeiss lenses, or the ones in my Gunnar's are. And Carl Zeiss is a hugely famous brand, like tons of cameras use the glass in their lenses. That's the kind of quality we're talking about here. Also, as a side point for the quality of the glass, Gunnar's lenses are the only gaming eyewear lenses out there recommended by doctors. Or that's what it says on the website anyway, so that's really good to know. But what do the lenses do? That's all I can hear you say. What do they do? Well, they're designed to do a number of things, including reduce the blue light from your screen, sharpen images, make things warmer, increase contrast, all of these things. There's also another plus side to wearing them. When you're on your computer, your eyes don't blink as much as they should do, which means your eyes get really dry, and that makes them feel red and horrible and scratchy and itchy. And by wearing Gunnar's, it allows your eyes to blink the normal amount so they can stay moist and wet and stuff, so that it stops you getting dry, scratchy eyes. Okay, cool, carry on. Now the last three on that list kind of make sense, so I don't feel like I need to go into detail of those. The blue light thing though, that's worth talking a bit more about. Blue light is quite unnatural, and it's a kind of light that tells your brain that you should be awake and doing things right now. For example, have you had it where it's late at night, you've come off your computer, you go to bed, and you just can't get to sleep? That's because you've had all this blue light bashing into your eyeballs, and it's keeping your brain awake because it thinks that you're supposed to be awake now, but it's nighttime, so you just get all confused and you can't sleep. What Gunnar's do because of the tint, it takes away the blue light from hitting your face, so your brain can just relax more and go to sleep much easier. And from personal experience, it does do this quite well. Now there is software you can get, and actually quite a few OSs have this built in now. Like in Windows, you can set your night mode and you can change the tint, so as the time cycle goes, your screen will get kind of more yellowy and then more blue over time. And this is a really handy feature. In fact, on my old iPhone, I just had it on all the time, and it just made it much more of an easier experience just using my mobile devices, especially when in bed, because when I wanted to sleep, I could just put my phone down and fall asleep quite quick. Although I must admit, it didn't make it any easier not dropping my phone on my face in bed. That still happens quite a lot. So for a bit of science and statistics for you, 70% of US adults complain about digital eye strain, and 96% of people who have used Gunnar's say that it improved it and it made their eyes feel less strained, and they had a better experience using their computers and getting to sleep and all of that stuff. So it's no wonder that with these kind of results and scientific findings that pro gamers are picking up these glasses. I mean, off the top of my head, Dyrus from League of Legends is probably the most famous player I can think of at the minute that wears them all the time. Like in every interview, every time you saw him on a stage, he was just always wearing Gunnar's. And I must admit that I went through phases when I was wearing Gunnar's of I'd use them with my PC, but then I just continued to wear them throughout everyday life. And it was just nice. Now the cool thing about Gunnar's is they also offer reading glasses and prescription versions too. So if you already need to wear glasses, you don't have to look silly and wear two sets of glasses at once. Although from what I've seen online, they are quite expensive. So do I wear them all the time? No. Actually, it's quite the opposite. I find it very rare that I actually wear my Gunnars. Whenever I'm on my PC, I don't feel the need to pick them up and put them on straight away. When I'm going out and about, I don't wear them at all anymore. Purely because I use them for a very specific purpose. If I have a headache or if my eyes feel really tired, that's when I put them on. They allow me to keep working and gaming at my computer for even longer. One specific example I can think of, I was at an iSeries LAN quite a few years ago now, and I needed to find somewhere to sleep, but everywhere I found around the venue, security came and found me and kicked me out. I even tried to hide behind a curtain and sleep, in the disabled toilets, I'm not going to list them all out, because if Wizzo, you're watching this, I don't want you to find all my spots, okay? The following day, my eyes were just red raw, and I mean, they were just super stinging red. That LAN, I had my Gunnars, and I'm so happy that I did, because it allowed me to carry on gaming, sitting at my screen, and just play games, enjoy the event, be with my friends, and it wasn't a wasted event because of that one night. For this product, apart from the price, is there any other downsides? Yes, but this downside isn't purely based on the glasses, it also depends what other products you're using at the same time. And that is the pressure you get on your head when you're wearing them. There's some Gunnars, mainly my first pair, which had quite thick frames, so when I wore them with a headset, even though the headset wasn't super gripping on my head, it would push the frames against my skull, and it felt like quite sore and sensitive where they were. With my most recent pair though, the frames are quite thin and narrow, so it means I can wear them for quite a while before I start to feel that similar pressure. Now, if I was using in-ear headphones, if I wasn't wearing a hat, and if my headphones weren't super like kind of clam grippy, then I wouldn't have any issues at all, and I could wear them constantly for days and not notice them. Overall, I'm very happy to have Gunnars standing by at the side of my desk, ready to go if I feel eye strain, if I'm up late, or if I feel like a headache's coming on. It keeps all of that stuff at bay and allows me to carry on working, gaming, living my digital life. But are they worth the money? That's what it all comes down to, and from my personal experience, I will say yes. 100% they are worth the money. I know, coming from a guy who hasn't actually bought a pair before, you kind of take it with a pinch of salt, but I can guarantee you, after having my experiences with Gunnars, if one day I came in and they were both broken, then I would 100% go onto the website, buy a pair, and just leave them on my desk ready to go when I need them. Like, I don't use them all the time, I use them more for medicinal purposes, but the fact that they can enable me to carry on doing what I'm doing for longer, it pays for itself, man. And that's it for this video. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and learned stuff and just had fun, really. Like I said, this wasn't a sponsored video or anything like that, but hey, if anyone out there does want me to do a sponsored video, I wouldn't say no. So drop me a shout on Twitter. Okay, I've plugged that enough, I'm sorry. But you don't have to contact me on Twitter just to like sponsor me. You can contact me on Twitter anytime. So do that at StayFreshShoot. I love getting tweets from you. I love chatting to you on Twitter. So let's just do loads of those tweety things. And until next time, guys, look after yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay fresh. And subscribe, because, you know, we hit 100 the other day, and that's amazing. And I'm so proud, and I love the fact that you guys love my content to the point where you'll subscribe and turn the bell on and all that kind of stuff. So thank you. I can't wait to make more content, and I can't wait to grow the channel with you. I want to build an awesome community with you all, and do lots of things and giveaways and prizes and stuff like that. So until the next one, bye.